You're simply the best. Better than all the rest.
Hello, welcome back to the channel. It's JPA here. In today's video I'm going to discuss Rangers versus Benfica tomorrow night. If you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button, hit the like button as well, and we'll be well on our way. Just get straight into this video, guys. So Benfica versus Rangers tomorrow night. It's in Lisbon. It's a 5 to 6 kick-off, so it's just tea time really. It's available on BT Sport 3, and obviously you'll get it on Rangers TV as well. What I will say is, I said this in the last video as well with the Europa League, sorry. If you didn't have BT Sport and you're with EE, with your phone company, and you've got a contract with them, get in contact with them. They can put an add-on to your existing contract rather. It's like £5 a month or something. That's what I did, and you get an app and you're able to play it on your phone or your Xbox or PlayStation or whatever it is. It's a good way to get the game that way if you're struggling to get a stream or whatever, or you didn't have BT or whatever. That's a good way to get the game. So looking at Benfica, they are second in their league. They were top, they got knocked off top at the weekend there. They lost 3-0 to Boavista. It's not a great result for them. It's probably a shock result if anything. But didn't let that result fool you. They did have chances in the game. They actually put the ball in the back of the net twice. Twice got disallowed for offside, which it was. But if you look at their European form, they're pretty much spot on. They've won obviously their opening 2 fixtures as we have. They beat Standard Liège 3-0. Very comfortable win. They did actually get 2 penalties in that game, but they're very comfortable, and obviously they opened with that 4-2 win over Lech Poznan away from home. And as we've seen last week, Lech Poznan are a really good team. So they're no mugs, this team. It's going to be real difficult this game. They've got some fantastic players. If you look at the players that they bought in this season, I think it was, they've got Otamendi, who used to play for Man City. They've got Vertonghen. They've got Everton. I know the football team, the Brazilian. He's quite a good player. Who else have they got? They've got Adel Taarabt. I don't know if you remember him from a few years ago at QPR. Very skillful player. Didn't quite hit the heights of what he probably should have done for how skillful the player is, but he's kind of getting on in years now, but he's still a fantastic football player. They've got a guy called Darwin Núñez up front. He looks very dangerous. I saw the goal that obviously got disallowed, but the finish was absolutely superb on that game against Boavista. He looks very dangerous. He's scored a couple of goals already this season. He looks like he's going to be obviously one of many to watch in this game. The team like to play with the ball at their feet. They like a lot of possession, but they didn't really penetrate enough, in my opinion. Everything's kind of played in front of the team, and I think if we kind of sit off them, we're going to have a good chance of maybe nicking the ball and getting higher up the field. They do play quite a high line, so it's a good opportunity for the likes of Kent, Barker, whoever comes in to get in behind, whether it's Barker or Rebo. Hadji doesn't really have a lot of pace, but he does have that killer pass, as we've seen against Braga last season. That through ball a couple of times to Ryan Kent was a very good out ball for us, and that might be a tactic that we can use to exploit them. Looking at the Rangers team, there's no fresh injuries. Obviously Jermaine Defoe is not part of the squad, so he won't play. Katic is obviously our main injury. He's the only one that's kind of long term. Jones is not part of the European squad, so won't play. Wouldn't have played anyway because of what he did the other night. Edmondson, I think, is part of the squad, but I can't see him playing anytime soon. I'd probably go for Davis and probably Jack in midfield. We need players that are going to hold on to the ball and keep the ball and play well. Obviously it means dropping somebody like Arfield or Kamara out. I'd probably drop Arfield if I'm honest. No, drop. Seem to see this quite a lot cropping up as why is he dropped, why is this player playing, why is he dropped. Steven Gerrard's got a massive squad, and he doesn't drop players, he just uses the squad how he sees fit in every game, and he'll pick one player for a certain game against Livingston, for example. Obviously Jermaine Defoe came in. Other games he looks to his more experience. Jermaine Defoe has got a lot of experience, but what I mean is he'll look probably for Morelos in the European games because he's got so much belief in scoring. He's got such a good scoring record, so I'd imagine he'll go for Morelos up top. Can I see Roof starting, if I'm honest? I think Itten did himself a little bit of justice last week, holding the ball up well, but I can't see him starting either. It's going to be interesting who starts and who doesn't. I'm not sure where Zunga is in terms of match fitness. I wouldn't imagine he'll play. Might get a wee spot on the bench though. Now it's time for my prediction. I was going to go really positive and go for a win, but you got to remember they're a good team. We're away from home. It's going to be difficult. I'm going to go for a draw. I'm going to go 1-1. I can't see too many goals in this game. I'm going to go for Ryan Kent, goal scorer. Other people who have said, I've got Scott saying 1-1. I think it'll be a hard night. Got to agree with that, Scott. I think it will be a hard night. I did a wee Twitter poll as well, and I'll just read the results of what I just basically said who will win tomorrow night. I've gone Rangers, Benfica or a draw, obviously. 31% said a draw, 9% said Benfica, probably Celtic fans actually, and a massive 60% said Rangers. So a lot of Rangers fans are confident that we will win. I think it's maybe a little bit overconfident, but let's look at it this way. We beat Porto last season, we beat Midtjylland last season. They're both Champions League clubs now this season. So we've got in us to get big performances. We've beaten a lot of good teams over the last couple of years. So it's no beyond the realms of possibility that we can win this one, but I'm thinking a draw probably. You let me know what you guys think down below. So I'm just going to wrap up the video there, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I'm not going to too much on the WhatsApp thing. If you want to join, I'll put the number in there below and you can join it. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers, guys.